Now let's take a look at the Heckler & Koch G3, also known as the HK91 model. Alright, I'm sure you know where we're going by this point. We're going to engage the safety of the rifle, which is located right here on the left side of the gun above the trigger. We're going to push it up into the safe position. Now we can remove the magazine. There are two styles of magazine release on this family of gun. Some guns will have only one, some guns may have both of them. So you'll have to figure out which version the gun you find has. One of them is a button located right here. This is very similar to the release on the M16 series of guns. You simply push in and pull the magazine out. The other style of release is very similar to an AK platform. It would be located right here, and it would be a paddle just in front of the trigger guard. This particular rifle is an Americanized civilian version of the G3 that does not have a paddle magazine release. Now that the magazine is out, we need to open the bolt. The bolt handle on the G3 series of rifles is rather different from most others that you will encounter. It is a lever located here up on the front end of the rifle. This pattern of rifle requires a little bit more strength to open than most others. What you need to do is grasp the handle, pull it open, and then pull the handle all the way back.
It comes with two 20-round mags and a 5-round mag. Now to insert them is fairly simple here. You're just gonna push it in there, lock it into place, and these are G3 mags. That's what it takes. It comes with the G3 mags. Now the good news about that is they're super cheap. Like I literally ordered 10 of these the other day for $30. So they're out there, they're plentiful, and you can get them just about anywhere. To release the mag, we have our mag release here, located in a very familiar position to a lot of AR shooters out there. You just push it, and it comes. This is a delayed roller lock system, and one thing I want to point out is when you pull this charging handle out here, you can see it does slightly unlock it there. If you look there at the bolt, see it does move just a touch. And to charge the rifle, you're just going to pull it back, and you can either let it go forward, or of course you can lock it back to lock the bolt hold open. One thing folks like about these G3 style rifles is that at this point we can insert your magazine and slap it home. Not only does it look cool, but it is a quick way to get the rifle back in.
Now on the HK91, the magazine release button is here, and typically you would find a paddle right here too. Either way, you do need to either roll your hand off the grip to actuate the button here to drop your magazine, and or you could use your supporting hand to just basically tilt the gun up, pull your other hand over here, and grab the magazine and hit the magazine release. It's kind of hard to do this on camera. But basically, you know, I think you get what I'm trying to say. Now, conversely, the cocking tube here on the HK91, of course, serves no purpose other than to house the charging handle. So, of course, how that works is you pull the charging handle open, then pull it back. Now, there is no bolt hold open even on an empty magazine, so as long as, you know, you're not pushing this up into the catch notch, which is up here, that's how you would hold the bolt back. That's where you get the famous HK slap pattern like that sends it home and locks it. But as long as there's, you know, you're not doing that, it's just free to reciprocate. Of course, it only reciprocates when you pull on it. It does not reciprocate during firing. Now, the magazine release on the C308 is a button up here. Very difficult to get to from your right hand, so you may have to reach around and push it. Or if you have long fingers, you won't have trouble. But you will definitely have to disengage your grip in most cases to roll your finger up there to hit that button and remove your magazine. Now, the PTR works the exact same way, but they did notice that as being a little bit of an inconvenience. So what they did go ahead and do is add a paddle down here, so you can engage it here with your supporting hand as well to rock that magazine out. So that works pretty well too. And we do have a selector lever. Now, this is a surplus set me part, of course, down for fire and up for safe. If you want to get into the all the way vertical, that's for taking out and removing this. Safety lever also serves as a cross pin, so you put that in the upward position and you can roll this cross pin out, or your safety selector, which then will allow you to pull the trigger group out the top, which I will show you when we get into disassembly. Now, on the PTR91, you do have a metal construction trigger group housing here, and you do have very nice fire selector, and this lever is just, it's a lot nicer. It just feels more refined. And of course, up here you have safe, and then here you have your two fire modes, which would be on a fully automatic G3, but of course both of these fire modes work in the semi-automatic function. The charging handle on the C308 is a surplus set me part. It is a non-reciprocating charging handle, and it does fold forward to lock during shooting. To unlock, you simply grab and open. That you will see there is then in the open position. From there, you can go ahead and pull to the rear. and you can twist it up into a little notch here to lock the bolt open if you choose to do so. Upon inserting a new magazine, you can simply knock this down and it'll throw your bolt forward, and again the charging handle closes to lock itself. The PTR91 works in the exact same fashion. It does close up here to lock. You can pull it open to engage it and then pull to the rear to lock it in the open position. And again, upon inserting a new magazine, you can go ahead and slap that down and it slams forward to lock.